Yeah, the tail carrier, Prophet Muhammad SAW said, will not enter Jannah. Okay, from Bukhari and Muslim. Okay, in another narration, do you know, Prophet Muhammad SAW said, do you know what is carrying tails or scandaling? It is transferring of the speech of someone to another to cause trouble between them, from Al-Bukhari. Okay, so how are we supposed to treat people who are, there are people you may come across in your life or in your work who are tail carriers, right? There are people around. How do you treat them? Or how do you treat when you receive any news? In Surah Al-Hujurat 49 verse number 6. Okay, turn to Surah Al-Hujurat again, verse number 6. Ya ayyuhalladzina amanu in ja'akum fasiqun binaba'in fatabayyanu an tusibu qauman bijahalatin fatusbihu ala ma fa'altum nadimin. Which means, oh, you who believe, if a fasiq, what is a fasiq? Fasiq is a liar. Yeah, a liar or an evil person comes to you with any news, verify it, lest you should harm people in ignorance and afterwards you become grateful for what you have done. So whenever we receive any news, we have to verify whether it is true or not. More often than when somebody comes to you with the problems, we just take it, let's say a problem within two parties. We always say, oh, okay, this is the one. Then you just believe what the person said. Never do that. You must, in order to be just, you need to find out from the other party also what is the problem. Yeah. Another group of people, we are the two-faced person. Okay, two-faced person. In a hadith, Prophet Muhammad said, the most evil of people is a two-faced person who comes to it with one face and goes to one with another. And another hadith, who is two-faced in this world will have two tongues of fire on the day of judgment. Okay, two-faced person, very obvious. Okay, come to you, oh, come to another person, supporting the other person, and that cause all this rivalry between these two people. These are two-faced people. Okay, another one is to mockery, sarcasm, and debasing Muslims. It is not permitted for us to debase or to humiliate any Muslims. Okay, which many people are doing it at this moment. Yeah. Another one is to disclose and spreading of secrets. Okay. If somebody, Prophet Muhammad said, if somebody confided something to another, then it is a trust. So if somebody tells you about this, about themselves, you have to keep it to yourself. Don't tell it to other people, which many people are doing. Yeah. That means you are not a trustworthy person, and you will be asked by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It is also a sign of hypocrisy, isn't it true? Yeah, signs of hypocrisy of 4. One of the signs of hypocrisy is that if he is entrusted with anything, he breaks the trust. Okay, so this is very important for us. The next one is, you cannot remind one another of your generosity. Yeah, which is all of us. We may fall into this trap. Okay, because all of us, when we do something good, we must have compliment from other people. If not, we don't like it. Yeah. So if you look in Surah Al-Baqarah, Surah number 2, verse number 264, Allah stated in the meaning, O you who believe, do not render in vain your sadaqah or charity by reminders of your generosity or by injury, like him who spends his wealth to be seen of men and does not believe in Allah nor in the last day. His likeness is the likeness of the smooth rock on which is a little dust. On it falls heavy rain which leaves it bare. They are not able to do anything with what they have earned, and Allah does not guide the disbelieving people. So these people are doing it, as we call it just now, riya, or doing things for the sake of showing off, to remind others that you are being generous. In a hadith, a very serious hadith, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Prophet Muhammad said, Allah will not speak to 3 groups of people on the day of judgment, and one of them is the person who reminds one another of his generosity. Okay, shall we stop here? Very tired, yeah?
Question.
Yes, question.
Is there anything about somebody, say, who reminds a bird of sins in the past, but doesn't expose it to somebody else, but just reminds that bird?
In order to enjoy good, forbid evil, yes.
for no real reason, really. Maybe make them feel bad.
It's vain though, isn't it?
If Allah knows the intention, yeah. If the intention to correct him, it's fine. But your intention just to make it, you're debasing. Are you trying to humiliate the other person?
Kind of something that somebody done in the long past that they don't do anymore, but the person keeps reminding you of it.
Yes, it's not allowed to, of course.
Yeah.
That means you're hurting your Muslim brother.
Yeah.
The intention is totally out. Yeah. Because there are two other things that we can discuss next time, which is quite important. Are those habits of the tongue which seems harmless. For example, jesting, joking, praising other people, begging, yeah, or the general evils of the tongue. Just a short one, we go through it in 2 weeks time, inshallah. Like excessive speech, engaging in vain talk, prohibition to use the word if, yeah, shameless, vulgar, indecent tongue, prohibition to boast, saying something which you tell other people to do what you do not do, yeah. I'm sure you know in Surah Asaf, ya ayyuhalladzina amanu la tulhikum amanu lima taqulu lama ta'malun taf'alun kabura maqtan indallahi an taqulu ma la taf'alun. O you believe, why do you say which you do not do? Most hateful it is to Allah that you say that which you do not do. So all this we discuss inshallah in the next 2 weeks, because I think it's quite a big topic. Evils of the tongue, inshallah. Yeah. Don't forget, we are collecting the iftar for the Indonesian people to be given, inshallah, 1 week before Ramadan. That means 4 weeks from now, we'll be sending it to Indonesia, inshallah. Yeah. Take out your the steps to Allah dua. We'll end up with a few dua, inshallah. Okay, we begin first inshallah with the dua to start, so that our dua will be accepted. Sorry? Do anybody any spare?
Yeah, take us. I'll share it.
Okay. Please on the page number 2, please repeat after me. La ilaha illa anta.
La ilaha illa anta.
Subhanaka inni kuntu minadh dhalimin.
Subhanaka inni kuntu minadh dhalimin.
Which means none has the right to be worshipped but you, Allah. Glorified are you. Truly I have been the wrongdoers. Dua of Prophet Yunus alayhi salam. Next is a dua number 1 on page 3. Rabbana atina fid dunya hasanah wa fil akhirati hasanah wa qina adzaban nar. The next is dua for our parents. The next one, Rabbana ghfirli wali walidayya walil mu'minina yawma yaqumul hisab. Means, our Lord, forgive me and my parents and all the believers on the day when the reckoning will be established. The next is a dua to ask Allah for forgiveness. Allahumma anta rabbi la ilaha illa anta khalaqtani wa ana abduka wa ana ala ahdika wa wa'dika mastata'tu a'udzu bika min syarri ma sana'tu abu'u laka bi ni'matika alayya wa abu'u bi dhanbi faghfirli fa innahu la yaghfiru dhunuba illa anta. Which means, oh Allah, you are my Lord. None has the right to be worshipped but you. You created me and I am your slave. I am faithful to my covenant and as much as I can. I seek refuge with you from the evil that I've done. I acknowledge before you all the blessings you have bestowed upon me, and I confess to you all my sins, so I entreat you to forgive my sins, for nobody can forgive sins except you. It's a dua for our the number 6 for us from the prayer. Rabbi ij'alni muqima salati wa dhurriyyati Rabbana wa taqabbal du'a. Means, oh my Lord, make me one who performs as-salah, and also from my offspring, our Lord, and accept my invocation. The next is a dua to seek from any deviation, number 8, page number 5. Ya muqallibal qulubi thabbit qalbi ala dinik Rabbana لا تزغ قلوبنا بعد إذ هديتنا وهب لنا من لدنك رحمة إنك أنت الوهاب. Which means, oh, you who changes the hearts, make my hearts firm on your religion. Our Lord, let not our hearts deviate from the truth after you have guided us, and grant us mercy from you. Truly you are the bestower.